Why Carey Price's contract is a complicated mess for the Canadiens. Hello fan, how are you? At this point we are going to analyze the player contract and what the Canadiens will do to try to alleviate the problem, but first like our video to support the channel. Canadiens GM Kent Hughes is hoping to wait until the NHL season starts before placing Carey Price back on long-term injured reserve. Price isn't expected to ever play again because of a knee injury, but the 36-year-old goalie still has 3 seasons remaining on his contract with an annual salary cap hit of $10.5 million. Hughes wants to avoid the situation he was in last season when Price was placed on LTIR during the offseason to make room for Sean Monahan after acquiring the veteran forward and his $6.375 million cap hit from the Calgary Flames in August. Teams are allowed to go over the cap by 10% during the offseason. Once a player is on LTIR, his salary no longer counts against the cap. If we put Carey Price on off-season LTI, his money's gone and then we lose the flexibility during the year, which we did last year with all the injuries, and with the recalls and bonus money we get into overages, which carry the cap cost into the following year, Canadiens GM Kent Hughes said during a video conference last month. So with each passing year we're going to be more and more mindful wherever we can to try not to do that and to preserve Carey, Hughes continued. The unfortunate part is if we don't put him on LTIR until in season, it's pretty hard to use $10.5 million of his money in season. LTI isn't a perfect situation for any team. I know some people think it's simple and you just use the money that the player's salary was occupying, but it's a little bit more complicated. The team's salary cap for the 2023-24 season is $83.5 million. According to CapFriendly.com, the Canadiens currently have a cap hit of $88,227,916 with Price on the roster. As Hughes noted, LTIR can be complicated. But it makes more sense to put Price on LTIR shortly after the roster deadline passes to start the season. The Canadiens could accomplish that by sending some players to the AHL's Laval Rocket to get under the cap and then recalling them after Price goes on LTIR. And now, Montreal Canadiens supporter, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion about this? Put your opinion in the comments. I don't know if you're aware, but your opinion is very important to us. I'll be back with more urgent news at any moment.